Also conditioning, let's go. And I've got dumbbells. We are gonna do a series of 3 different leg moves, 3 different ways holding the weights. So get ready to do a lot of repetition for our leg work, which is gonna be squats, lunges, deadlifts, and you're gonna use a different arm variation to activate, get ready for it, your mid back and your shoulders. One more time like this, open it up, hold at the top, reach over to one side, like lengthen rib cage to hip bones, drop the shoulder back, and then lift out even more. So you're just feeling length across your side body. Open it up, other side. So we're not rolling forward, it's like a drop back as you lift up and lengthen. Feels good. And bring it back down, down and up. 3 times. Now we're gonna hold this one at the top, and one of the reasons I'm wearing this is because I want you to be able to see what's happening in my shoulder. We're gonna lift up and then we're gonna drop down. And I don't know if you can see that, but when you drop down, I want you to feel your shoulder blade like slide down and back into that pocket, and we're gonna activate our lats right here. Up and down. So this is gonna come in really handy when we're at the very end and we're doing push-ups and down dogs to get the back working. This is great for posture. There's Micah. One more time like this. Can you feel it, like the shoulder, scapular elevation, and then depression? Bring the arms out. We're gonna fold forward and then open up. Bend the elbows, forward and open. So your arms are actually gonna be a lot of times in a very stationary position. So right here, I wanna add the squat. We're gonna go down and lift up. Down and lift up. Now remember, on this squat, the knees are pressing out over the toes. And when we create this kind of strength in our positioning of our shoulders, we're able to handle greater load without strain, without things going weird. One more time. Down and back, over to one side. Drop the hip back, lengthening one leg, sliding that hip back, creating rotation with it. And then just keep pushing the hip back, pressing the chest forward, and coming up. Other side. So the hip, so check yourself, like, is your knee kind of buckling in a weird way? Push the knee over the toes, especially those, like the outside edge of the toes. Rotate open, dropping down, pressing heel to the ball of the foot. Back up to the center. We're gonna go side to side. It's gonna be 8. Warming up your legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, into the heels. 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center, shake it out. One more warm-up move. We're gonna hinge forward. Use something to hold on to if you need to. Creating that hinge, pull your abs in, lift the leg, and now bend that knee. Square your hips, lift that leg. From this position, take your knee out to the side. So we're going from here to here, and then down. We did this in stabilize, rotate up and down. So you're gonna lift, I gotta go this way, rotate, down, side, rotate, down. So much work on that standing leg, rotate, down, out, rotate, down. One more time, draw your abs in, rotate, down. A lot of hip stability, rotate and down. A lot of glute activation, a lot of engaging your core in this position. So other side, you're gonna notice one side's different than the other. Your standing leg has a slight bend in it, right? You don't have to be up on a straight leg. Bend the knee. So we're gonna lift, rotate, down, and you'll feel that standing leg having to stabilize. Yes? Now draw your abs in, rotate down. So there's so much happening right here. All the good things are happening. Abs are in, chest is pushing forward, right? We're challenging rotational movement, side, back, lift, rotate, down, out, rotate, last one, and down. Stand it up. Activating our glutes. Okay, first round of exercises. We're gonna start with the arms and what we call just straight down here, a farmer carry. So with that, I can use a little bit heavier weights. Some of the things we're gonna do, we're gonna have the arms up higher. We're gonna go from low to high. Just wait for it. So at first, actually go heavier. Wide squat, 2 feet are down, so much stability, like you're just stable, right? This is how, who gets, you don't get more stable than this. Hands right here, shoulders back, take it down, lift it up, go. We're gonna do a 40-second squat interval, followed by a 40-second alternating lunge interval. All of this is with the hands straight down here, shoulder blades pulling back. So with the shoulders, your chest is lifted, and I want that little bit of a press and pull back as you come up. Drive the knees out, over the toes, right? Check it. So you're using your hips to do that. You'll feel it in your glutes when you push those knees out. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, shake it out. I want to reset. I'm going to give you about 20 seconds. We're going to shift to alternating lunges back. Yes? With the weights. Same position. You ready? 3, 2, I'll go this way, go. Just alternating step back lunge. Chest is up. Now, with this, you don't want to have your feet in one line. Give yourself some space, right? So when you step back, more like train tracks. And depending how much weight you have, how warm you are, you may be going faster or slower than me. And it changes it. Tempo is one way that we change our exercises. Increasing load is about changing time under tension, changing the power. Right there's your last one. And strength required, changing tempo. Next exercise, Romanian deadlift. So it's just right here, back up. Yes, you got 6 seconds. Arms are down. Ready, let's go. So push your butt back, press your heels down, sort of tucking your hips under. Shoulder blades stay pulling back. So we're not collapsing, right? And I have a tendency to create a little too much arch in my back, so I have to be careful to draw my abs in and really sort of tuck under and lift up. So your focus is on keeping this straight alignment, as straight as you can. 10 seconds. Drive into your heels. How could you create more tension on your glutes? More tension on your hamstrings. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Next move, we're gonna go to a shoulder carry. So now we're gonna be doing the same 3 moves, but weights are up here. When we go to the Romanian deadlift, we're gonna do a row and a stand. So here, row and stand to activate the mid-back. Up to you what weights you wanna use. Next round is gonna be over the head carry. How fun is this? So get your weights up here, shoulder carry, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. 40 seconds. And again, we're still using both legs at the same time. We're doing alternating moves when we do singles for this set. Check your knees, press them out. Lift your chest, abs pull in. What's happening in your shoulder blades? Hug them back, hug them in. And of course, this is the first time I'm reminding you to breathe. I hope you're okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight into it. Alternating lunges back, shoulder carry, let's go. Step back, press up, back, up. So we're still alternating. If for any reason a lunge is not in the cards for you, you could do a step out squat. You could do a kickstand single squat. You have options. Heart rate's up, yes? Yes. We're changing the force by having the arms up here. We're changing the demand on your upper back. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. This one, row, and up. Yes? All right, 3, 2, let's go. Hips back, pull up, stand up. Create tension. Pull, squeeze between the shoulder blades pull back. Hips back, pull. Stand. Hips back, pull that little tiny tuck under with the hips, lift up. Hips back, row. Yes. Woo. How are you doing? Squeeze in that mid back, hug your abs in. You're using your abs in this exercise. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Next up, we're gonna actually create some single leg repetition moves. Those we'll do 30 seconds each side. First one is just gonna be a squat overhead press. So we're practicing this. This is where, when you press up, you wanna stay out of the neck, you wanna pull back and engage your lats right here. So on the press, it's like you're pulling down from the shoulder blade. We're working this on purpose, so be in it, right? So practice no weight. Up, drop the shoulder blades back and down, and then come to here. So here, slide into that pocket, pull back. Yes? I'm lightening the weight. We're gonna go through all these twice, so don't worry. In case you're worried, this is your only chance. Wide stance in 3, squat with the shoulder press. Here we go. Up and down. I know. Up and down. Now you can change, you could do a tiny squat. That's fine. You have to decide. You've got to be able to pull your rib cage down as you lift your chest up, right? We usually do a squat and a press. So if the squat press in this direction feels like too much for you, modify, change it, do what you need to do. Abs pull in, shoulder blades pull back. 3, 2, and 1. Set one weight down. Woo. Overhead hold, right up here, slide it down. This is gonna be different. Single leg, back and up. There's no press, you're just holding. I know. You ready? Let's go. Single leg, so the same leg is in front as the arm that is up. Yes? Step back, draw in, lift up, chest up. Think about that shoulder blade. You can have a soft elbow. You don't have to have it extended with a lot of force. I just want that shoulder blade to be hugging in, so you're using your back muscles, you're using your rotator cuff muscles. You're not using just your neck, your traps. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, do you have the right weight? Do you need a lighter weight? All right, arm up, draw in. So it's not here, it's here. Ready? Let's go. Step back, pull up. Now on that step back, I want to get really thoughtful about the alignment from my knee to my hip. Yes? Hug that shoulder blade in and notice. Does one side feel easier than the other? Is one side more stable? Is one side stronger? Breathe. You got it. Take it back, drive into the heel. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I'm going even lighter. Get ready. Same leg that's standing is the arm that raises. You don't have to use a weight. Single, hinge, front raise and lift. This weight, like next set, maybe I'll do no weight. This is work without any weight. So you decide, regroup, set yourself up, plant your foot, pull your abs in, bend your knee just a little bit, square it. Let's go. Extend, pull up. So you want to bring the arm up as far as you can with pulling that shoulder blade back into that pocket. I keep saying that as I'm hoping that you get it, that when that shoulder blade like elevates, slides out, it's not, you're not engaging the muscles that are going to create stability. And that is what we want. And I totally forgot, I said 30 seconds, but we're doing 40. Right there was 40. Switch arms. How are you doing? Good? Plant, square it. Lift up and activate your abs before you start. Let's go. Up. Press down, lift up. Can you use your abs to stabilize and lift? If you need to hold on to something, no problem. If you need to have this back leg not come all the way up, no problem. Right? I find it really interesting which moves are easier for one side, which moves are that were easier on one exercise are harder on another. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Are you finding that? Like one arm that felt easier. This feels harder with that in the same arm. All right, last group of exercises, and then we're gonna go through it all again. Single. So now we're gonna take out all the big leg moves, calf raises, front raises. Then we're gonna go to straight up lateral raise, and then a straight up kick back, okay? So front raises, calf raises, I'm going light again. 40 seconds. Tiny bend to your knee. 3, shoulders back and down, abs in, let's go. Up, up, yeah? Lift, draw your abs in. Now right here on the down, could you lift and then rotate that shoulder back just a little bit and then draw your abs in? Yes. Whew. Stability, feet, calves, arms. 3, 2, and 1. Shake that out, bend your knees a little bit, roll the shoulders back. Again, draw in, straight out to the sides, lateral raise, 40 seconds, let's go. Straight out, chest up. I know, just like one move, one joint, just your shoulder, and we're continuing to work on pulling that shoulder blade back, sliding it down. Back and down, elbows pull back as far as they go. Keep breathing. Yes. Now, if you're not feeling that in your shoulders yet, you could change your speed a little bit, change your tempo. Changing tempo is one way to create a different demand. 3, 2, and 1. Hinging forward, shoulders back and down again, elbows high. Both arms together, kick it back, squeeze. Elbows stay up. Now keep your focus here on that shoulder blade. Again, drop it back and down and keep that, it's just a stability, right? Like you're holding that stability. You're using your upper back, squeeze. Push your hips back, push your chest forward, draw your abs in. Keep your head and neck in neutral alignment. Almost there. Just squeeze at the top. Can you get your elbows a little bit higher? I know they like to drop down. Oh, my goodness. 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. Get a sip of water. Now we're gonna go just a little bit faster through all of that, starting with the wide stance squat, farmer carry, going to the shoulders, going to overhead. Who's in it? You ready? This is the best set. Wide stance. Now you're gonna activate these muscles even more. 3, 2, let's go. Down, hips, right? So you're using it, you're pushing the knees out as wide as they'll go. You're lifting your chest up. Drive into it. Engage your abs. Press down, lift up. You got it. Wear your shoulder blades. Check that you're not collapsing in your upper back. We're working posture all the time. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right into alternating lunges back. You ready? Let's go. Step back, press up, back, press up. You want that knee over that pinky toe. Again, shoulder blades back and down. Drive into the heel. Flex. Yes. Center line. Stay with it. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift. Bend your knees a little bit. Shoulders pull back. Let's go. Hinge, tuck under, stand up. So I want you to work on going back to front much more than you're working on how low. Right? As soon as you feel those hamstrings tighten up, drive down, lift up. Press through your heels, lift it up. Yes? Drive into it, lift. Ha. Keep breathing. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulder height, shoulder carry. Yes, so I'm setting the weights on my shoulders, but I'm not just here. I'm pulling it back and I'm locking it down. Wide stance, go. Down, drive into it, press up. Chest up, knees out, abs in, midline, zipper it up. Press and lift. Yes. How's your breathing? Could you engage your abs more? Right here, squeeze your abs into lift up. Ha. You got it, push those knees out. Drive into the heels. You should feel this in your hips. In 3, 2, and 1. This is challenging, keep it up here, let's go. Lunge it back, press up. Lunge back, press up. This is how you create something new. Check your feet, where are you landing? Lift your chest, drive the shoulders back. Change your range of motion if you need to. That's an option. Woo. Stay in it. Heart rate up. You can get through this. And then just think how easy it's going to be to walk around all day with your new strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge, row. You ready? Go. Row, stand. Shoulder blades pull back, Squeeze it up, row. Keep your abs pulling in. Long spine, row. Yes. Ha. Where could you create more tension? On purpose, right? Purposeful tension. Oh, that's good. That increases your resilience. In 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. You're welcome. You get a little break while we go from here, and up. Now we're doing the overhead. Stay with me. It's 2 minutes of your life. Now you choose. You know how it felt last time? You choose this time. Lighter weights, no weights, changing when you go over the head. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Squat down, lift. Draw your abs in, up. Shoulder blades slide into the pocket. You got it. Nice. And you don't have to go that low. You could go here. That is fine. I want you to focus on that mid back. Draw your abs in. That stability for your spine, very important, especially lifting something over the head. So if you cannot stabilize, please make it small, right? Oh my gosh, you're almost there. Woo. 3, 2, and 1. You did it. One weight over the head, single lunge. I know it's not meant to be easy. You're here to do hard things. That's how you get stronger. That's how you get more resilient. Step back, go. One leg, one arm. Remember, this arm is just hugging back and down. Check. Where's your knee? Where's your hip? What's happening in your abs? Pull up, pull in. Right? And you know, you could be right here. That's okay. Woo. Stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. I did it that time. 30. You ready? Other arm. Let's go. Back. Press down, lift up, zipper up. Right? Keep your head and neck. Neutral alignment. Hug this back and hug it down. Different, yes? All we did is change the arm position and now you have a totally different demand. You've got to stabilize here. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Single arm, single leg. 30 seconds each side. 3, 2, let's go. Up and up. Now, if this just feels really unstable for you, you know the options. You could either do a single leg, toe down, or you could do 2 feet down, right? A little kickstand. So close. 3, 2, and 1. You don't want to be flinging that arm, right? So if you need no weight, honor that. Square it up, lift it up, slide the shoulder down. Let's go. Up. Lift. Right? You know by now that a lot of the work we do here is to change your nervous system. Right? Because muscles that fire quickly, that have a really adept pattern of like a neural pattern of engagement can kick in. That's the difference between falling and not falling. 3, 2, and 1. Even if like I didn't go very far on that last one, that's okay. Is your heart rate up? Mine is. We've got calf raises, front raise, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, abs, lift up, lift your chest, lift your chin, and now pull that shoulder back. Pull it back, abs in. Yes. You got it. Breathing. Woo. Keep pulling that shoulder back, keep lifting your chest, and then keep drawing your abs in. Just over and over. This little calf raise, oh, this is a good exercise. 3, 2, and 1. Feet together, shoulders back, elbows back, straight out to the side. Go, straight out, lateral raise. So when you do the calf raise, all you have to do is lift your heel off the ground. Think about how often you do that little motion, just walking around. Getting up, sitting down, just move, like walking. That has a huge effect on your body's ability to reuptake, to get glucose out of your bloodstream, to manage your blood sugar. That's a big deal. So just a little calf raise, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Hinge it. Chest forward, hips back, elbows up, get in the pocket, go, back. So just that little calf raise, just doing this after a meal can actually help your body metabolize better. It helps your body not get sort of metabolically, I don't know, like out of balance, which is pretty cool for weight management. Kind of crazy. Like, what if it doesn't have to be super hard? It just has to be consistent. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. We're gonna set those down. Now, get out your mat, because we're gonna do some push-ups to down dog. So not a whole bunch of push-ups in a row. Push up, down dog, push up, down dog, to keep working this sliding back and down. I want you to focus on that. We're gonna get some full body with the push up, down dog, and then a little bit of core, a little bit of glutes, and then you're done. So if you feel done, you could be done. I always invite you to honor what you need. But right here, just quick on the floor, we're gonna climb our way out to do a push-up and then push back into a down dog to start. We're gonna do those for 40 seconds. So before we start the clock, just bend your knees. Find, like, how far do you have to bend your knees to get your hands on the ground? And then just tip forward, walk out. Keep working the shoulder blades back and down. Just getting on your toes, just working your way here. And then step back. Yes? Okay. From this position, we're gonna do a push-up and then push back, hips up, drop your heels down, drop your head, stay right here for a moment. Shoulder blades slide back and down. So instead of being out here, I want you to slide them down. As you come forward, now you're in a strong, stable position. Push up and then push back. So we're gonna the shoulder blades come all the way up. So elevate and then drop them back and down. Forward into your plank to push up. Yes? Here we go. Back, so full. Drop the shoulder blades down, get that strong position in your shoulder blade. Up. Back. Drop it down. What's happening in your abs? Make no mistake, this is an ab exercise. It's really a full body exercise. Arms, back, shoulders, core. Right, so you go as fast or as slow as you need to go. Hey, Osh. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I can't see you. How are you doing? Shake it out. Yeah. Here we are on the mat on all fours. We're gonna extend one leg, extend the opposite arm. Love these for balance and stability. Check this arm. This arm isn't inactive. Slide the shoulder blade back and down, creating that strength and stability. Extend this leg, working your glutes. Lift your abs in, working your core. This arm up, down, up, go. 30 seconds on this side. Keep sort of almost like you're trying to round your back into a little bit of a curve. Just drawing that much up and in from your abs. Stability, yes? Breathe and lift. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. I feel like I totally messed up that time. Extend the other leg, square your hips, pull your abs in, arm is out, shoulder blades back and down. Let's go. Down and up, down and up. I just keep kicking stuff. So where do you need to lift up? Can you like elevate yourself off of the floor so you're not sinking into your hip, you're not dropping in, but you're lifting up? Yes? Keep pulling up. 3, 2, and 1. From there, remember how we started class, like up, out, down? Well, we're gonna do that last part, just the out and down. So shoulders drop back and down, lifting out, and you could lift out and sort of back at an angle and down. Ready? Keep going. Out, pull the abs in, out. So we're trying to create different planes of motion to work in with this hip. Yes? Cannot look at you and do it. How are you doing? So the work is in lifting that knee up, keeping the abs pulled in. Make no mistake, you're working all kinds of core. Shoulder blades back. In 3, 2, and 1. Other side, go. Out, out. And just play with it. You want to be sure your hands, your wrist is right under that shoulder, right? So you're not like out here. For now, we're just practicing pulling that shoulder blade back and down. Yes? Almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. Bringing it down. Going back, push up, down dog, push up, down dog. This one you could do potentially a little bit faster, a little bit more purposefully. Remember the shoulder blades go from here to up, here, yes? 40 seconds, get ready, and go. So push up first, and then hinge back, down dog, full stop. Use your core, come up, shoulder blades back and down, push up, hinge back, shoulder blades slide down, strong position at the top of that high plank, and back. You know you could go down to your knees right here if you want to, if you need to, do that. Are you breathing? It's just like the 4th time I've reminded you, how have you done breathing all by yourself? Oh my gosh. We have time for one more. And down dog to the floor. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Extend that leg out, square it, flex that foot, draw your abs in, opposite arm comes up. Let's go. Down, up. Hug the shoulder blade, down. So if you're sore in your lats at all, check your hip. I'm finding myself wanting to sink down. So I thought I'd remind you, lift up. There's tension through this whole move. Your glutes active. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Extend, square, lift, activate everything. Down and up, go, down, up. Lift out of that hip, draw your abs in, and then notice the opportunity with that arm range of motion. Breathe. Keep pulling your abs in. Notice the side that's down. Hug that shoulder blade back and down. Feel your obliques work, your core coming in on the sides to stabilize. 3, 2, and 1. You ready? Right here, straight out to the side with that knee bent. Let's go. I said straight out to the side, but you can angle it back a little bit. Just notice, it's almost like you're pulling your side body down and in, right? So you could be on the floor, that would be like a clamshell kind of move. So the move isn't as much like just kicking the leg up, it's that rotation at the hip. Three, 2, and 1. Switch sides, taking it out. Pull your abs in. I want to have time to flip over. Just do a couple of bridges, a couple of leg drops. Slide the shoulder blades back in. I know it's a long time to stay, oh, sorry, Micah. It's a long time to stay focused. You know how good that is for your brain? Oh my gosh, do I need to talk about all the cool stuff? 3, 2, and 1. Flip over. Micah and Ocean are having a little chat with their paws. Okay. All right, right here, we're gonna go bridges for 40 seconds, these for 40 seconds, bridges, these. That's it, done. You ready? Feet down, tuck your hips under, push your feet into the floor, start. So if you push your feet down into the floor before you even start, like you're trying to push a hole into the floor, you're gonna activate all these muscles before you get going. So you're not just using your back. So I want you to focus on feeling this from the waist down, hips, hamstrings. Yes? Think about your knees. Just give your knees a moment. Hey, knees. So you're lifting up as high as you can. In 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna lift the feet up, knees up from the abs right here and down. So you choose how bent your knees are, but the real work is right here, pulling up. Your spine is touching the mat the whole way, right? So that creates a lot of engagement through your abs right here. Breathe, check your shoulder blades. You've been practicing with those this whole time. Squeeze and lift. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Set the feet down, back to bridges. Last set, 80 seconds of your life and you are done. But you want to push the feet down, like press down through your feet so you're creating tension. The entire goal, whether we're holding a weight or not, is to create more force, more flex, more tension on the muscle. So you can do that by driving your feet into the ground. You have a solid surface that you cannot move in the ground, right? Use that. Being a closed chain exercise, you have greater ability to, you have force pushing on your shoulders, you have force pushing on your feet, and we're using the muscles in your hips and your hamstrings to lift up. 3, 2, And 1, set the hips down, lift the feet up, and go. Lift, abs in, lower. Lift, lower. Make this work. So if you want to lift your hips a little bit at the top, keep that tension, squeeze and lift. Yes? The longer your leg lever, the more challenge in your core. Chin up, head down. How strong have you gotten so far today? It's so good. Almost there. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down, drop your knees to one side, way down there. See what you can create in terms of a little length in the side of your hip. This is a great variation of the spine twist. And then up and over to the other side. You just wanted to come over. Oh, amazing job, you guys. That's how we get stronger. Back to the center. Hug your knees to your chest. Release the lower back. Just let that kind of work itself out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rock forward. And stand up. Take your time. When you get to the top, when you're ready to come up over to one side, get that length, drop the shoulder back to the center, over to the other side, and back to the center. Awesome job, you guys.